What's going on, you guys? My name's Ty Knots and welcome to Top 5 Unknowns. 5 musicians who confessed crimes in songs. Number 5. Bobby Shmurda is an American rapper who landed a deal with Epic Records back in 2014 after one of his tracks made it into the Billboard Hot 100. He was raised in New York and all throughout his childhood had run-ins with the law. At one point when he was a teen, he was arrested and spent 15 months in a detention center and was later arrested again for a gun charge, though this was later dropped. Bobby was allegedly the leader of a criminal gang in the area known as GS9 and was frequently involved in disputes with other gangs. Later on in his life, in 2014, Bobby was arrested after the head of the NYPD took notice of Bobby's latest music video. In the song, Bobby rapped the line, "I've been selling crack since 5th grade." According to the officer, the music video played out like a scene-by-scene movie of what was actually taking place on the streets. Police went to investigate Bobby at home and claimed to have witnessed him flashing a gun in his apartment. Police then arrested him a short while later along with 14 others and charged them with reckless endangerment, several violent crime charges, and several drug charges. Bobby and his girlfriend were later charged for having smuggled a knife into prison. These charges didn't really go anywhere though, and Bobby was only given 5 years for his involvement in the other crimes. He isn't expected to be released until December of 2020. Number 4. Francisco Mora is likely to be the man responsible for the first ever court case in which song lyrics were used as a form of evidence. The trial took place back in 1994, and the lyrics in question were written on a sheet of paper inside of Francisco's home. Police found the paper while investigating Francisco for a series of gang-related crimes. He'd apparently been working part-time as a DJ at the time that the crimes took place, and during one of his DJ sessions, a witness noticed him being present at the time that one of these crimes took place. The details of the case are a bit difficult to find, as the case took place such a long time ago and much of the information surrounding it was not posted online. But police apparently stated that the lyrics proved Francisco's motive for the crimes, as well as stated his loyalty to his gang. The lyrics were presented and a judge allowed them, with Francisco being charged for the crimes mentioned in the undisclosed song, as well as his membership of a local gang. Number 3. Back in 2003, a man named Greene was arrested after he was found to have taken the life of his wife. He was found out after he released a homemade rap video detailing his involvement in the crime. He was recommended to be given a life sentence in May of that year, with him being eligible for parole sometime around 2023. Greene was just 28 years old when Dennis took her life and was a math teacher at a local high school. According to police, the music video was recorded just hours after Greene had taken his wife's life. He filmed it in his apartment, which was the very place that he fled to when police caught on. The tape was later played during his trial, with lyrics stating that his wife was essentially nagging him constantly, so he wrote a song about it and then took her life. The crime certainly seems to have been premeditated, and it remains unclear exactly how long the song had existed prior to the music video being filmed. The song also seems to indicate that he likely took his wife's life by means of a knife, but this hasn't been confirmed. The victim's mother commented later, adding that it was such a tragic and horrible way to lose one's life. The family states that losing Tara was bad enough, but having to explain the situation to Tara and Dennis's 7-year-old son has proven to be a difficult task on its own. Tara's mother says that Dennis needs to understand that he's ruined his son's life, and that he will forever be the child of a man who took the life from someone he dedicated his life to and claimed to love. Number 2. Back in 2015, a court case was begun between Anthony Elonis and the United States government after Anthony posted a set of song lyrics on his rap music Facebook page, alleging that he wanted to take the life of the president. The lyrics stated that he knew it was illegal, yet in an interview later on, he said that he would happily go to prison if it meant defending his constitutional rights. In other tracks, he also mentioned taking the life of his own wife, stating that art is about pushing the limits of what is okay or legal. Anthony was eventually charged with several crimes, including making threats to park employees, law enforcement, his wife, an FBI agent, and even a kindergarten classroom. He was convicted for the charges and was sentenced to roughly 8 years in prison. He appealed this decision, but failed. His case is known to have set a new precedent for how threats against another human life are allowed in songs. As an example, the punk genre is well known for its threats against the government, though there exist no instances in which anyone has been arrested for these claims. One example is Sum 41's song, March of the Dogs, in which the lyrics state that the president is dead because we blew off his head. The lyricist was threatened with deportation over this, though no official charges were ever filed. However, after the case of Anthony in 2015, where an artist not only made threats against the president, but also had the criminal background to cause genuine alarm, the government has become far less tolerant of threats such as this, with them largely being considered illegal to this day. Number 1. Laz the Boy is a rap artist known for having several different styles of rap, but most commonly being recognized for his success in Northern California writing gangster rap. DeAndre Mitchell, which is his real name, was arrested in 2012 after police became aware of 3 of his songs in which he confessed his involvement to several crimes, 2 of which involved an attempt at taking someone's life and 2 that involved violent crimes. In more recent years, as you've seen in this video, cases like this have become increasingly popular. However, in 2012, DeAndre's case was one of the first major cases in which song lyrics were used to tie up loose ends on an otherwise cold case. According to police, crimes and convictions such as this are extremely popular in California, as it's the birthplace of gangster rap and still remains quite popular in the area to this day. Police are said to be quite aggressive with their attempts to eliminate threatening gangster rappers from the scene, though this is obviously a task that has almost literally no real end, as new songs and rappers are coming out of the woodwork every day of the week. In DeAndre's song, he specifically mentioned taking someone's life with an AK-47. Police certainly did not take this threat lightly, with him being sentenced to prison following his trial. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to click that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to keep updated with our videos.